Welcome to Elevate English. Elevate your English. Elevate your life. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to the Elevate English channel. Let's start our story. The Bridge Between Us. In the heart of the bustling city of Orville, where life moved fast and the skyline seemed to touch the clouds, there was an old stone bridge that connected two halves of the city. The Lovers' Bridge, as it was known, was steeped in romance and history. Its crumbling stones had witnessed countless couples whispering sweet nothings, while the steady flow of the river beneath had been a silent observer to those crossing it with the weight of love in their hearts. It was an unassuming bridge, nothing grand, nothing extravagant. Yet, for those who believed in its magic, it was a place where the heart's truest wishes were said to come alive. The legend of the bridge was simple: if two people crossed the bridge holding hands, their hearts would forever be connected. Some thought it was just a charming story told by the townsfolk. But for Sophie Mayers, a woman who had always believed in the quiet magic of the world, it was a place of quiet solace and possibility. Sophie was a landscape architect, driven by her desire to create beauty in a world that often felt far too busy and harsh. She'd spent most of her days designing lush parks and gardens, but every Saturday morning, she made her way to Lovers' Bridge. It was her ritual, a time to breathe and reflect, away from the demands of her work and the city's constant noise. She'd bring a notebook, sketching her designs or simply watching the people pass by, sometimes wondering if she might one day find her own love story unfolding there. One crisp autumn morning, as the first leaves of fall painted the bridge in shades of gold and amber, Sophie arrived early, hoping to catch the soft light that kissed the stone walls of the bridge. She settled onto the low wall of the bridge, her sketchbook resting on her lap as she focused on the world around her. The sun was just beginning to rise, casting a warm glow across the scene. As she sketched, Sophie noticed a figure approaching, a man on a bicycle, riding fast and recklessly, clearly too distracted by the beauty of the bridge to notice her sitting there. He swerved, nearly losing control of his bike, and in his frantic attempt to regain balance, he crashed into the side of the bridge, narrowly missing Sophie. Startled, she jumped to her feet. "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry," the man exclaimed, scrambling to get his bike upright. Sophie laughed softly, brushing off the moment of panic. "It's okay, really. You were just caught up in the view, I guess." The man looked at her with a sheepish grin. He was tall, with dark hair tousled by the wind, and his brown eyes sparkled with genuine warmth. "I guess I was a bit distracted. The light here, it's perfect. I'm Liam, by the way." "I'm Sophie," she replied, her voice tinged with amusement. "You're a photographer?" Liam nodded, running a hand through his hair. "Yeah, freelance. I've been chasing light for years now. This city is full of stories waiting to be captured." He paused, glancing around the bridge. "I didn't expect to stumble upon something so peaceful." Sophie smiled softly. "This bridge has a way of doing that to people. It's kind of magical." Liam raised an eyebrow, intrigued. "Magical? How?" "There's a legend," as Sophie explained, her voice a little quieter now. "They say if two people cross the bridge holding hands, their hearts are connected forever." Liam chuckled, clearly amused but not dismissive. "Sounds like a nice story. I like stories. I think I'll take a photo of this magical place." Sophie nodded, offering him a small smile. "You should. It's a perfect moment." Liam hesitated before stepping closer. "Do you mind if I take a picture of you? I promise I won't make it awkward." Sophie blinked, caught off guard by the request. "Oh, sure. If you think it's worth capturing." Liam raised his camera, capturing a candid shot of Sophie perched on the edge of the bridge, the morning sun gently illuminating her face, her auburn hair glowing softly in the golden light. "Thank you," Sophie said as he lowered his camera. "That's very kind of you." "No." Their eyes met for a moment, and something unspoken passed between them. The silence was comfortable, not awkward. As the morning wore on, they continued to talk, discovering more about each other. Sophie learned that Liam had been a traveler for years, moving from place to place, never quite settling. Photography was his way of documenting the world, a way of capturing fleeting moments that might otherwise be forgotten. Liam, on the other hand, learned that Sophie had spent her life creating spaces for people to pause, to reflect, to feel connected to the world around them. Both had found their own ways of searching for meaning in the world, but neither had quite found the one thing they were seeking, until now. When the sun climbed higher and the park began to fill with visitors, Sophie stood up, brushing off the remnants of her time spent lost in conversation. "I should get going," she said, reluctant to leave. "I'm sure you have more photos to take, and I have work to do." Liam smiled warmly. "I'd love to see you again. Maybe next Saturday? I could show you more of the city. There's a great cafe nearby. What do you think?" Sophie hesitated, feeling the pull of something new, something exciting, but still unsure. "I'd like that," as she said with a soft smile. "It's a date, I guess." White. The journey begins. Over the next several weeks, Sophie and Liam's meetings became a regular occurrence. They met at the bridge on Saturday mornings, sometimes for coffee, sometimes for a walk through the park, but always with an ease that surprised them both. They shared stories, dreams, and fears, slowly realizing that what they had wasn't just a friendship. It was something more, something deep and undeniable. One afternoon, while walking by the river after their usual coffee date, Liam took Sophie's hand in his. "I think I understand now," he said quietly, looking down at their intertwined fingers. "The bridge isn't just about holding hands. It's about the trust it takes to step onto it. To believe in something even when you can't see the end." Sophie smiled, squeezing his hand gently. "I think we've already crossed that bridge, don't you think?" Liam looked at her, his eyes searching her face. "I think we have." From that moment on, they were inseparable. As the seasons changed, so did their relationship. The bridge, which had once been a place of quiet longing for Sophie, became a symbol of their love, a place where they had found each other and where their hearts had truly become connected, forever. And in time, when they walked across Lover's Bridge, hand in hand, they didn't need to make a wish. They had already found everything they needed in each other. Epilogue. Years later, after they had built a life together in Orville, Sophie and Liam returned to the bridge. Now, it was a tradition for them to visit each year, to reminisce about the day they met, to celebrate the love they had built, and to remind themselves that some legends were real after all. As they crossed the bridge once more, holding hands, they knew their hearts would remain forever connected, just as the legend had promised.